beside being one of the biggest rappers of the 2000s. 50 Cent is an entrepreneur that has gone through financial ups and downs. But have you ever stopped to wonder about how he lives these days? In this video, you'll find out all about 50 Cent's luxurious life. Born in 1975 in New York City, Curtis James Jackson III, better known by his artistic pseudonym, 50 Cent, he is a big name in the hip-hop industry. Having come from a very violent childhood, Jackson began to sell drugs at 12 years of age, and this culminated in him being arrested several times. He soon began to rap in protest to his reality, but before he could release his first work, he was shot 9 times at close range and his album was canceled. All his life history is depicted in the film Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Miraculously, Jackson survived, and in 2002 he released his debut mixtape. He ended up being discovered by Eminem, which ended up having him sign a contract with Shady Records. And soon 50 Cent reached explosive fame due to his hard-hitting rhymes and hits such as Into Club, Candy Shop, AO Technology, just a little bit among others. To get an idea of 50 Cent's relevance in hip-hop, he was the third biggest rapper from the 2000s, behind only Eminem and Nelly. In addition, he has received a lot of prestige through being awarded a Grammy Award and 13 Billboard Music Awards. And that's not mentioning the television series that the artist has already acted in during his career. And with such a brilliant career, Jackson currently has a huge net worth, which bestows him a rather luxurious life. Mansion. 50 Cent doesn't save any money when it comes to choosing luxurious places to live. He grew up, for example, in a cozy 2-story house that is in the southern part of New York's Jamaica neighborhood. With 1,125 square feet of area, the colonial-style property was built in 1935, and the rooms have wooden floors and the predominance of clean colors, which make the internal environment light and welcoming. The place has a spacious living room with glass windows that bring natural light into the interior space, as well as a compact kitchen that features antique-style cabinetry. There are also 3 cozy bedrooms for residents to settle in, plus 2 bathrooms, one of which has a relaxing bathtub. However, outside, the property has a beautiful backyard, which has a great space for gardening. According to the Zillow website, the estate's estimated value is currently at $497,900. Another residence that 50 Cent owned before it was demolished was a mansion in Long Island's Dix Hills neighborhood, but unfortunately the property was destroyed in a major fire in 2008. After it happened, the rapper listed the plot of land for $500,000, even though he had purchased the property for $2,400,000. And currently, another house has been built on the site. Going up in price, the most impressive mansion 50 Cent has ever owned is located in Farmington, Connecticut. The incredible property was built in 1985 and is 51,600 square feet in size. The entrance hall has beautiful staircases leading to the upper level, while the main living room is very spacious, being decorated with various picture frames and having glass doors that open onto an outdoor patio, which offers amazing views of the area. Back indoors, the mansion has a total of 6 kitchens, with the main one having several counters, modern appliances, and even a sound system. The dining room, meanwhile, has a large crystal chandelier over the table, as well as having chairs that were bought by the boxer Mike Tyson himself, the previous owner of the place. The mansion also has a cinema room with modern armchairs for the comfort of the rapper and his guests, as well as having a highly technological projection system for the time. 50 Cent's office, meanwhile, is filled with portraits of himself with other celebrities, such as Justin Timberlake, Eminem, Madonna, and Bill Gates. In addition to all this, the place has 19 rooms, and the singer's suite has a living room, which includes a TV facing the bed, as well as integrating a luxurious bathroom and an elegant closet, where there is dedicated space for storing hats, another for shoes, and a separate place for clothes and luxury accessories. 50 Cent's mansion even has several resort-like amenities, such as a courtyard with an indoor pool, a well-equipped recording studio, a nightclub for up to 2,000 guests, a modern residential gym, and several game and billiards rooms. Outside, meanwhile, the mansion sits on a 17-acre wooded lot, boasting a basketball court, a private lake where the rapper has spent some time feeding fish, and a large pool with a lovely waterfall, which includes a spa area. In order to maintain an estate of this magnitude, 50 Cent had the monthly expense of $72,000, with him having bought the mansion in 2003 for the small sum of $4,100,000, besides having invested a few million more in renovations. According to some sources, the mansion was sold off in 2019 for just $2,900,000, but the rapper first listed it in 2007 for $18,500,000. In addition to these mansions, 50 Cent previously shared a video on Instagram of his supposed residence in Africa, but he later clarified that he never owned property there. During an interview, Jackson also revealed that he once lived in a two-bedroom apartment where he paid $800 a month, even though he had already amassed $38 million in his account. And currently, it's not known for sure where he lives, but during the pandemic, he lived in New York City, with some records on his Instagram giving a glimpse of the property, which has great views of the city. Cars. 50 Cent hasn't always had the spare cash to acquire all the vehicles he wants, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have an enviable car collection. To give himself a present on his 43rd birthday, for example, the artist bought a black Mercedes-Benz AMG G63. And to have such a car, you have to pay something around $160,000. Another car 50 Cent owns is a Bentley Continental GT, a high-end, very refined car that can cost upwards of $200,000. When the rapper wants an SUV with a sporty look, he has a Lamborghini Urus, a robust car capable of drawing a lot of attention wherever he goes. And it's no wonder that the price of this 2-ton machine is around $260,000. Although Jackson is a tad bit too big to drive lowered cars such as high-speed vehicles, he has been seen inside a Lamborghini Murcielago Roadster, a luxury sports car that can go for upwards of $300,000. One of his most exclusive cars is a Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead, which underwent a new plot in metallic color. This convertible model has curves reminiscent of Renaissance sculptures, which explains its price of $355,000. As for the Bentley brand, Jackson also owns a Mulsanne, a classic that was customized in gold color. And to have a car as luxurious as this, you need to spend something around $420,000. In 2018, the singer gifted himself a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and he even showed his followers the price he paid on this treat, the equivalent of over $440,000. However, when 50 Cent wants to use super sports cars, he has a Lamborghini Aventador S Roadster that has already been plotted in different colors. This car can unite dynamism, refinement, and aggressiveness on the road, which justifies its $500,000 price. The most expensive car that the rapper made a point of gifting himself, though, was a Bugatti Chiron. It is a powerful high-speed machine that costs up to $3 million. 50 Cent for sure has a pretty luxurious garage. Luxury shopping. 50 Cent, like many other rappers, is quite fond of showing off his jewelry and accessories loaded with gold and gems. He has, for example, a vast collection of watches including the following models. A $43,000 Hublot Spirit of Big Bang King Gold, which blends tradition and innovation. An $85,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Double Balance Openwork that accompanies a $170,000 Cartier Designer Panther ring. A $110,000 18-karat gold Hublot Big Bang Evolution adorned with 120 diamond stones. A $200,000 Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, with it completely covered in baguette diamonds. A $235,000 Audemars Piguet in the chandelier model, also covered in diamonds, but a little more expensive than the previous one. And finally, the most expensive of all, an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore with nearly 500 baguette diamonds, which justifies its price of $1,390,000. So, we can conclude that 50 Cent does not skimp when it comes to luxury watches. Jet. 50 Cent loves to show off his wealth on the internet, especially when it comes to jets, which are a great passion of his. He is always posting moments aboard different, very refined aircrafts. The rapper probably rents these vehicles to fulfill his work and concert schedule so that he has more privacy and comfort than he'd have on commercial flights. And it seems that Jackson makes no point of saving his money, which was already quite meager, in order to pay for these planes. Depending on the model and size of the jet, a charter trip can cost as much as $18,000 per flight hour. business. 50 Cent made some big hits in the 2000s, but it seems like lately he's been making more money through his ventures. His broad business portfolio contains investments in various sectors. In 2014, for example, Jackson became a minority shareholder in Effin Vodka, a vodka brand produced in the Netherlands, until he sold his stake in the company for a huge amount, that value allegedly being $60 million. Jackson has also already signed a $78 million partnership deal with Frigo Revolution Wear, a luxury underwear brand. One of his most successful investments was his minority stake in Vitamin Water, with him participating in the launch of the Formula 50 beverage. The company was acquired by Coca-Cola in 2008 for a whopping $4.1 billion. And according to some sources, the rapper's ownership stake has earned him somewhere around $100 million after taxes. Not to mention that 50 Cent also has his own record label, G-Unit Records, and he also has his film and television production company, in which he has acted in, co-created and produced the drama series Power, which aired on the Starz network. And as if so many businesses were not enough, 50 Cent is even the CEO and founder of the headphone company SMS Audio. He also has his own brand of alcoholic beverages, Sire Spirits, which has already released a champagne called Le Chemin du Roi and the Cognac Branson. When it comes to marketing, Jackson has been involved in several ad campaigns with major companies throughout his career, including his partnership with sportswear brand Reebok. In other words, 50 Cent definitely knows how to diversify his income. Net worth. Much is speculated about 50 Cent's personal net worth. After all, his financial life has been through some major ups and downs. Coming from a poor background, Jackson saw music as an opportunity to make it in life. His debut album, for example, was agreed to with an upfront payment of $1 million. Soon his skyrocketing fame in the 2000s began to make him even more money, mainly from selling records and touring. But it was with the success of his investments and ventures that 50 Cent's wealth went to another level, as he was able to amass hundreds of millions of dollars from contracts and equity sales. However, since he wasn't very financially sound with his bank account, mainly due to overspending and court problems, 50 Cent ended up accumulating debts that totaled over $28 million. This eventually led him to file for a public bankruptcy protection hearing in 2015, a fact that shocked many of his fans. However, with an iron will to make it big again, the rapper quickly recovered his finances. In 2018, for example, some portals reported that Jackson signed a long-term partnership with Starz for the production of his television series, a contract worth an estimated $150 million. So it's safe to say that these days 50 Cent's net worth is already over 9 figures. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.